I was literally working on a different Ghostbuster action figure from 1989, the Dracula monster, when I stopped by Target and I found these three. Not only did I find the new Fright Features Frozen Kingdom action figures, I also found the classic Fright Features Egon Spangler, which they are no longer Walmart exclusives. But this video, we're gonna be unboxing the new Fright Features. A couple years back, I unboxed and reviewed the Afterlife Fright Features. I'll leave a link for that video in the description. In short, I thought that they were fantastic because they were very much like the original real Ghostbusters action figures. Now, when I saw that they were releasing the new Frozen Empire Fright Features action figures, I didn't think I should buy them because they're the same as the Afterlife figures. Until I did see a few differences. Let's say in Phoebe. She looks pretty grown up in this new Frozen Empire. We're gonna compare them. I did not get Trevor because it's the same figure. But he does come with Slimer. But that's not gonna make me spend another 10 bucks. Speaking of spending 10 bucks, you might encounter some Target selling these at $14.89. All you gotta do is a price match. Pull up that Target app and show them. Even though they give you an attitude, they gotta honor it. Understand them a bit. It's probably a dreadful place to work. Unlike the Afterlife figures, they don't come with these cheapy ghosts that I didn't really care for. But they still do come with these proton packs that, you know what? They didn't really need to change it. They're pretty good. So let's get to the unboxing. I'm going to unbox all three figures at the same time. Then afterwards, we'll review one by one and compare them to the Afterlife figures and see what modes they reused. Taking Phoebe Spangler's packaging as an example for the three, let's take a look at it. It looks pretty nice with the Ghostbuster logo at the top. This theme of Frozen Empire seen throughout is kind of like Frozen. That looks like something else. Frozen Slime. It looks like Frozen Slime. And then you have an animated form of Phoebe or the character that you're buying on one side, and then the animated form of the ghost on the other. On the side, it has the feature for that ghost and how it works. And then on the other side, it looks like a computer rendering of Phoebe. And now on the back. Something that I thought was a great addition to the back of the boxes was an animated picture of the ghost that comes with the action figure. Class 3 distinct human form, Class 8 full possessor, Class 5 full roaming vapor. And then it's translated in 4 other different languages. But at least you have the name, Bonesy, Possessor, and Pukey. Reminds me a lot of the original figures, which had the Buster's name and the ghost name at the bottom. And inside, legal paper. That is really, really cool. So check that out. That looks like an image from the trailer, but it's in animated form. That looks really nice. Same stuff as the other two. Here are the three unboxed, and let's start with Gary Gruberson. So his ghost is Pukey, and I think you could see why. That's a pretty frightening design, especially for a kid's toy, but these are Ghostbuster toys, so that's fine. It's nice and stretchy. This can just playing with it like that. This is going to be a lot of fun for kids. It's going to be a lot of fun for me. And now taking a look at Gary Gruberson. It doesn't really look like Ant-Man, but then again, this is supposed to be kind of a animated form of real people. And yeah, I could see Gary Gruberson there. He's got the same points of articulation as the last ones. Head, shoulders, up and down or all the way around. Legs, forward, down, not too much to the back. Simple action figure, and it looks great. So here's the body mold that they use for Gary Gruberson. The original figures. If you guys remember, not only did they release the kids, but they also released the original 1984 Ghostbusters in this form. And they used the same body molds for mostly all of them. And now they're using it for Gary Gruberson, which helped them most likely save on money, which they need. I do see some improvements here, where they colored in the elbow pad and the black t-shirt underneath. Small little differences, like size of the Ghostbuster symbol on the shoulder, the color on the straps for the backpacks. There's a bit of a green tint on the proton pack for the new ones. I think it's because they use different type of plastic, as this one is a little more bendy. This one doesn't have much give to it. Maybe the wires were breaking off on the original releases. All in all, Gary Gruberson is a great addition to the whole crew. I wish they would have made him in the first round, but of course they wouldn't have made him with the Ghostbuster uniform. Let's not forget that they put Gary Gruberson's name on his jumpsuit. And next up, Callie Spengler. And Callie comes with Possessor, which is basically a trash bag with a face on it. Your poor man's jack-o'-lantern. All right. Again, it's stretchy. Whoa, this one's really, really stretchy. And so on the back of the box, it says that you can do all kinds of stuff like slime them this way. And that's pretty cool. And she's slimed. And she bounces a little bit because these things are so rubbery. And just like Pukey, this guy's got a frightening face. On to Kelly. On the box, they make her look very haggard and tired. But at least the figure, she looks nice and pretty. And this isn't anything new. Once again, it's a great reuse. And it just fits perfectly. Again, the only difference is the proton pack, which it's got that greenish tint to it. Here's an improvement. She's got her name right on her jumpsuit. And she's a pretty good figure. Nice one to have in your collection. I can't say anything bad about it. It's simple, made right. New head sculpt, which looks really, really nice. Her hair looks really nice. Her face, she actually looks pretty and not all tired and haggard. All right, up next is Phoebe. And Bonesy the ghost is pretty creepy as well. Look at that. I'm trying to get him to stop jiggling here. And that is pretty creepy. And so you put him over her like that. It doesn't work as well as the other one. Creepier design than the last two. It's not as toyetic as this guy and Pukey. Pukey's probably my favorite. She shares the same body molds as Lucky and Callie, but I was really looking forward to comparing her to her younger version. And this is a great update. At first glance, I didn't think it looked like Phoebe, but now putting them side by side, this looks really nice, and there's a closer resemblance to her brother. Gone are the red shoes and the super baggy jumpsuit. The hair looks even messier. I have to admit though, there is a little bit of charisma missing from this new Phoebe. As this one, I don't know what it is, but she just stands out. Might be the red shoes, and might be just that cute little face. There's something missing on this new one. Since I showed the names on the other jumpsuits, here's Phoebe's. And Phoebe is a good action figure. If you want to have an up-to-date ensemble of the Ghostbusters, well, you kind of need to get this one. Because she's a lot different from this little one. And just like before with the other action figures, because of the limited articulation on these arms, this is probably the best way you could have them hold the Neutrona wand. Unless you kind of want to do that and have them hold it here. Like it's in my other video where I talk about the way they hold it. It's kind of silly. Like they're pumping gas and they're dressed like it. I like to just display them like this. They look a lot better, except this one kind of folds to the side a bit. You have to kind of maneuver it a bit, and then finally, it's probably the best way they'll look. Because how are you gonna bust any ghosts walking around like this? So suck it in, guys. They're the Ghostbusters. The new Trevor is basically a re-release, but the incentive is he comes with Slimer, who's going to appear in Frozen Empire, which is pretty cool, but I have enough Slimers and this one's still my favorite. I haven't seen a lineup for a Series 2 Fright features to see if they have an updated look on Podcast and Lucky, but for now, I'm happy having all 6 of these together in this manner. Until I see the movie and I see a grown-up Podcast, maybe with a mustache. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to get these figures? And if so, are you going to get Trevor? Again, I haven't seen if they're going to release a Series 2, but what I'm actually more excited about is the re-release of the original, the real Ghostbusters Fright features that are not just available at Walmart, they're also available at Target. Come back for a review of Egon Fright features, and hopefully after that or before that, I don't know, I already have some footage filmed for this one. Come back for a retro review of the Dracula monster. I really do hope you enjoyed this, and I really appreciate your support. Don't send me any money. I don't have any Patreon, so if you could, please just hit that like, hit that subscribe, and maybe share. If you can check out, maybe click this video, or maybe even click whatever that is right here. What is that? How did it get here? Bye!